Looks pretty nice out there right now, John Hickey.
Yeah, it's a great evening. And in fact, I kind of wish we had the barbecue fired up here tonight. Maybe it's an idea for the future out here in the backyard. Maybe on tomorrow night, Friday? Food for thought, because on a night like this, why aren't we grilling? I think that's probably the better question. It's great. It's a little bit on the stickier side, but we've got a nice light breeze, and I'm pretty comfortable, at least out here in the shade. I want to show you another really nice spot tonight. That would be up over Lake Wallenpaupack, overlooking the marina here. Looks like there was somebody out in a boat, out there on the far left side of the screen. Probably a kayak. Moving along pretty slowly. Great evening out on the Paupack, and just a great evening to be out in general. 79 degrees, the temperature at this point, which is just about on par with an average temperature for this time of year. It is starting to get a little sticky, though, with those dew points coming up into the mid-60s. Pair of 78s, Taylor in our backyard, 81 Glen Lyon, doing 70 right now in Scott Run, 68 Tafton, 74 in Lopez, still some low 80s as you get out into central Pennsylvania. As mentioned, though, it is a little bit on the stickier side. You can see some of these numbers, even some upper 60s with those dew points in places like Mount Pocono. And it looks like what we're going to see is kind of the surge in humidity actually working its way from southeast to northwest here later on tonight. On the radar picture, we haven't seen a lot of showers today, but the ones that have formed have dropped some juicier downpours. You can see some of those out over Pike County right now, but also starting to find some storms kind of popping up over Clinton County and into Tioga County too. Bradford County seeing a shower, and this is what we're going to see at least initially over the next few hours. Some of these showers kind of going over some of those same areas, so things could get saturated pretty quickly, and that is a bit of a concern for us tonight, seeing some heavy rainfall. It's kind of a squeeze play is what we got going on. There's a system kind of right along the east coast. You've got this other cold front from the west, and these two are going to kind of play together, and what it's going to lead to is some pockets of some heavy rain tonight and perhaps some strong to even severe thunderstorms, depending on how this all plays out. So strong storms a possibility for us tonight. It won't be cooling off much. We'll only drop into the upper 60s. I want to show you what Future Clouds and Radar shows. You can see some of those showers. It's modeling it well now over central Pennsylvania. But watch as things kind of get more organized once we get closer to midnight and beyond. And you can see some potential here for some strong, maybe some severe thunderstorms, most likely over some of our eastern counties after midnight and before 6 o'clock. And that's always bad news when you talk severe weather overnight. We're sleeping, it's hard to get those warnings and alerts. So I'd encourage you to have your phone charged tonight, have the WNEP app downloaded, ready to go, and have the notifications turned on, and just turn it up. And that way, if there are any kind of severe warnings issued where you are, you'll get that notification while you're sleeping. And, you know, there is a non-zero risk here tonight for some spinning action too, so that's why I tell you, just be ready just in case, and the best way to do that is have some stuff planned ahead of time before you go to bed. We mentioned there is the possibility for some pockets of some heavy rain tonight too. There could be some areas that find in excess of 1.5 inches of rain, so we'll be watching for that. But again, right now it's a level 1 out of 5 risk for severe storms, but just kind of looking at how things may be coming together, I wouldn't be surprised. There's a 9 p.m. update that comes out. We may see this get upgraded a little bit. We'll see. But I have a feeling that we'll find some pockets of some strong gusty winds overnight and perhaps even a tornado or two, just again, depending on how everything wraps up together. That's tonight. Tomorrow, it clears out. Afternoon looks pretty good. There'll be some slow afternoon clearing, and temperatures will be notably cooler. It'll be much less humid too. We're in the mid-70s. Little League World Series games look great the next few days. The clouds clear out tomorrow. Weekend looks good. Early next week looks good too. We're looking at a lot of sunshine. Chances for rain look very minimal once we get beyond very early tomorrow morning. Early into next week even looking pretty good at this point as well. There will be a nice drop in humidity, a little humid early tomorrow morning, but much more comfortable by the afternoon. Very comfortable this weekend with some lower humidity. That means some cooler temperatures too. We'll start it off on the cooler side going into Saturday morning. Could be a few communities in the upper 40s in the cold spots, but that is a fine looking 7-day forecast. 80s on there. I see a lot of sunshine. I don't see a lot of raindrops, so we're in good shape. But Scott, we got to get through tonight. Could be a little busy for some. We'll be on it here. We've got more updates tonight at 10 and 11.
Look forward to seeing you then, John. Thanks. Yeah.